I am under arrest. Because I am under arrest. I am in handcuffs. I'm not free to leave. I'm not free to leave. Am I free to leave?
This is 70-year-old County Sheriff James Lujan being arrested by his own people for obstruction during an investigation being carried out against himself. An investigation that started when he harbored former city councilor Philip Chacon, who was being sought after by the Espanola Police Department for assaulting a man. But this chaotic and despicable situation didn't start here, but here.
You're in charge?
Yeah, yes.
Pull your people back. I'll bring him in.
Bring who in?
Phil Chacon? That's who you have a warrant for?
Right.
Pull everybody out. I'll bring him in.
I don't want to pull them out.
Huh?
I don't want to pull them back.
Excuse me?
On March 26, 2020, Espanola police finally issued a warrant for the arrest of Chacon. He hid in his residence, pretending to not be home.
No, so what happened is they were doing a search warrant because a little Jacob said that he got assaulted this morning. So we were doing a search warrant on that house, or one of those motorhomes. And then he shot one of his rifles. So then we came around this way, and right here on the other side where you have that like garage that's open, and then there's another garage, he was coming out with 3 rifles. So then he dropped them and then went back inside. And then he tried.
So how many rifles are in there? Or do you guys have?
There's 3 that are there, and I know he has more.
How do you know he has more?
Because it's Phil.
No.
The officers, however, heard that he was home through the phone calls they made, but couldn't enter on the basis that Chacon was suspected to have multiple weapons on his person. During the standoff, Sheriff James Lujan suddenly shows up on the scene, reeking of alcohol, and demands the supervisor in charge to pull her men out and leave his men on the scene instead.
I'm not asking. I'm telling you. I will bring him in. Okay? We don't need to make this bigger than what it is.
Charles Street,
Hey, the sheriff just pulled in, and he's asking us to pull back, and he'll pull him in. But he's been drinking. I can smell it on him. We're gonna need somebody. Huh? Yeah. Okay, we need to pull somebody over here, somebody above me, because he's already pushing his weight around with me. So. Okay.
Despite trying to impose his authority over the supervisor, she maintains her composure and decides not to pull back as requested.
The sheriff is here. He's trying to make us pull back, and he said he'll call him out, but we're not pulling back. He does know him, but he's not coming. We're not gonna pull back because he says so. No, it's not gonna happen. Just let you guys know, okay? Yeah. I'm getting hold of the chief now. We're not pulling back. Hi, I'm waiting for, I told Jeremy's calling Command 1 now. But do you smell it, or am I the only one who smells it?
Yeah, please do something about it.
Okay, right?
Hey, I know. We're here in Tabitha. I know, Tabitha. But hey, listen, Michelle's the supervisor in charge. Okay, I'm running the TAC team, the TAC plan. Okay. I know he just texted me. He's like, Tabitha's coming. Do me a favor, okay? Tell him to cooperate with me. Tell him to trust me. Okay, tell him to call me. I know. That's why we're here. Well, and then he shot while the cops were here. Tabitha, settle down. Okay, tell him to text me and call me. Okay? Okay, thanks, bye. I'll call Command 1 now.
Yeah, do it.
Do something about that. You're the supervisor, so it's going to be on you.
Right. But we can't.
I definitely smelled it really bad.
So did I.
So.
What?
How can he?
He can't be here.
At this point, everything looks extremely suspicious, and there's a clear confrontation between authorities. But what's more interesting is how the captain tries to turn off the supervisor's body cam to then ask how it is that Lujan got there in the first place. To make matters worse, Lujan then disobeyed city and state police and walked up to Chacon's residence into the hot zone of the scene with his phone in hand as if on a call with someone. Surprisingly, not long after this, Chacon left the residence and was finally put under arrest.
Yeah, you told me to,
I said,
22, get off and I'm gonna take over.
I have the key to the front door, by the way.
For what front door?
His front door. His wife gave it to me.
Little did Luhan know, this had been his first step into prison. The following day, an investigation revealed that Chacon could possibly have a connection with a man named Ramon Vigil, who then was issued a search warrant for his phone in order to find valuable information to incriminate Chacon even further. Immediately after, police officers from the Española Police Department were dispatched to Ramon's house.
This is a copy for the search warrant of your cell phone. So today we will be seizing your cell phone, and this is your copy, okay?
Wait a minute. Get on the phone, Bob. I'm on the phone to Bob right now. Bob, they got a search warrant on my cell phone.
Ramon starts by showing surprise on the news and immediately tries to discredit the warrant's legality. He calls someone who appears to be his lawyer and gives him guidelines on how to proceed. Then, out of the blue, Sheriff James Lujan shows up on the scene unannounced and explains that Ramon was the one who called him.
Yeah, I took the copy of the wrong one. Yo.
Only thing he would want to make sure is he's not going to be arrested.
No, yeah, no.
That's not going to happen. It's a warrant, and he thought it was a municipal court judge signing
No.
it.
No.
Nope.
So,
No more than that. That's the big thing.
yeah.
He didn't know it. He called me and just all scared, and I go, "What's going on? Come into my house."
Yeah, no, and I told him over last week I have
The
a...
garage door was open. We went to the front of the house. Nobody answered. We came back. The garage door was closed. So we knew somebody was home.
Yeah, so... Just to seize the cell phone.
Finally, Ramon's phone was confiscated. Unlucky for Sheriff Lujan, Ramon's phone was yet another link to his corrupt actions, and not long after a search warrant was also issued, but this time it was for his own phone.
Hey, Under Sheriff, how are you? Good, yeah. Good. It's James here, the sheriff. We just need to speak with him. Hold on.
At his own headquarters, Española police officers are seen looking for Sheriff James Lujan with 2 search warrants to confiscate both his personal and work cell phone, as it is believed he had been having communication with Chacon and City Councilor Ramon Vigil, and they want to see if he was abusing his power in the cases he was involved in.
Hello, sir.
Sure.
Come in here.
You want to do it in there or you want to do
In here, what?
Just have a couple of search warrants for your cell phones. For your cell phones. So, one on your personal cell phone, and one on your work cell phone. So those are your copies. Do you want it?
Hold on to that. This was filed today.
Yes, sir.
You have your phone?
Yep.
Call Nate. Casados is not. Is this for which case? What case is this?
So that is in reference to stemming from the original charges.
Which one? The misdemeanor?
So that
You
one.
got a search warrant on a misdemeanor.
So DA approved it out of, I think out of Socorro.
Somewhere, yeah. Clovis, somewhere.
Clovis, and then Pat Casado signed off on it.
Well, he has my personal phone and my work phone.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to stay there until I get it cleared to my attorney first.
Fair enough.
Busy right now.
It doesn't have the case number on here for the original.
Right there.
That's a PD case number. It doesn't have a magistrate or a district case. This is in district court too, and this is a magistrate warrant. Okay? This case is already in district court.
This is a magistrate warrant.
You understand that this case is in district court, right?
After being delivered the warrant and notified of the situation, Lujan immediately gives his phone to his undersheriff to then call his lawyer. He then tried to find flaws in the document to invalidate it, but to no avail. And in order to avoid any more time being wasted, the district attorney herself called Lujan's lawyer to make things even easier. Once again, the whole situation has become extremely shady, but not hostile yet, and it is here when Lujan shows concern about the number of units Española police dispatched.
You have 3 units out there?
So, yeah.
You have all your units here, so
I have all my units here.
that's what we were told.
Who do you see here? The undersheriff, myself, the transport deputy, Leon doing reports. And so
Okay.
what are you
Sounds good.
saying I'm going to do something?
Well, we don't know.
You don't know. Really, Ernest? Really?
Fortunately.
Sure.
Wow. Okay. Well then,
Right.
you can stand outside of my office. I'm going in here. That's really bad, Ernest.
Sure. So,
As an interesting observation, when the officer tries to explain the situation to the undersheriff, he answers in a hostile way that shows disrespect and annoyance at the whole situation, clearly siding with his own sheriff.
So the district attorney is calling the lawyer. I'm assuming. So.
leave it. Let them do what they're gonna do, okay?
But despite having a search warrant, Sheriff Lujan still refuses to give his phone to authorities, and what's even more weird is that despite having the warrant, the officers are not taking any step forward toward Lujan, giving him time to wander around with his phone to do whatever he pleases, giving him ample time to delete crucial information.
Their question? Yeah, we just wanted to have the phone number.
I'll have to go call my attorney from my office and see how my phones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just wanted them.
And borrow your phone. Since you have yours. Just yours or mine?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that his number? I don't know. Just says Nate. No, it's busy.
Then, after a long wait, the chief of Espanola Police steps into the room, but he wasn't as patient as his officers.
Trying to make contact with.
Morning, Undersheriff. Is he gonna comply or no, Undersheriff? Waiting for his attorney to get him. Okay. We're gonna be trying to call him, but he's busy. So he has the warrants, they're signed, they're legal. It's a court order, I know you guys are just doing your job, but I don't want you guys in the middle of this. All we need are the phones, that's it. Well, once he gets his advice from his attorney, we'll do that. I got him. I don't know. You have your phone, his phones? Yes. Okay. Can I see him at least so I could give you that professional courtesy? Okay. So I don't understand with a legal order why he's fighting if you have them, that's all we want. That's the right to talk to his attorney, right? Yeah, but he has the court orders. So, our attorney called his attorney. So she told him exactly what. Well, maybe that's why he's not answering, because he's on the phone, because I didn't try to call. Okay. So. I also tried to call Tomas Campos. I don't want to take it there. I didn't want to go this far. Just want the phones that say it would be out of your hair. I don't know.
At this point, it is clear that Lujan is trying to save himself from trouble, and so are his deputies. And to show the gravity of the matter, the undersheriff even asks the chief to pull his men back, feeling threatened by their presence at the scene, which we can't see from this camera footage angle, but are all well prepared in case anything bad happens.
I think it can have you guys leave. I mean, we're making more of a show than anything. Nothing's gonna happen. Well, I'm not the one making the show. I had only sent these guys in here. I just, again, we want the phone. That's fine. You're probably gonna get the phone, but wait until you get the phone. Well, as you know, Undersheriff, it's not probably. There's a court order. I don't want to. I really don't. I don't want to have to put anybody in cuffs. I don't. But if that's what I have to do, then I will do it. I don't want to do that. And you're saying who? Him. Oh. Because he's the one not complying with the court order. If you have the phones, then we don't need to be having this conversation. And that's just me. I don't want to do anything else. I just want the phones, and we're out of here. That's it. We're trying to do. I tried to call you this morning and meet up, but because of time sensitivity, I was trying to give you guys the professional courtesy. You know what, Chief? I'm not surprised you guys are doing this. Right. You gotta do what you gotta do. Right. That's on your shoulders. Go ahead and let them, Mark, know that. Just keep one. I just want to say. We don't work that way, Chief. If you guys want to come, that's fine. You don't have to say no. Well, I don't know why they're here. Just to advise. Yeah, but you know me the better than that, right? Well, I
I tried calling you, Undersheriff. I tried calling it, and it went straight to voicemail.
I don't get involved with that.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I tried to be, as low key as possible. I tried calling Tomas Campos.
Not long after the conversation between the undersheriff and the chief, Lujan comes out of his office, making matters worse.
I got you on the phone. I have the copy of the search warrant.
Somebody has it.
I gave him copies.
Where are they?
What's that? The warrants?
You asked for them or did you?
No, he gave them to me. Okay. Search me. You go out the search warrant for my person?
Are you going to comply, yes or no? That's all I want. I want the phones. That's it.
I told you. You have your search warrant says to search me for personal phones?
He has the phones. He already told me he has the phones.
Okay. That's not what the search warrant says, does it?
Okay, so you want us to lock down the sheriff's office? Go ahead and call them back. You're going to stay out here, sir. Stay out here. Stay out here. Because, no, Undersheriff,
You can go through the court system.
we are. We're going to lock down this building until he gives me those phones.
Really?
Yes, that's what the DA's office is like.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that on paper?
You can call her, Andrea Reed. You want her number?
If this wasn't enough already, while the chief was talking to the undersheriff, Sheriff Lujan is seen attempting to leave in his car.
What's going on?
You're not going to stop me from leaving if I want to leave. Am I under arrest?
If we have to,
Am I under arrest?
not
Then
now.
Get away from me.
Not now. Go back inside. We're gonna lock down this office. Please go back in the office. Seriously.
Don't touch. Back up.
You can go in the office, but
Back up. Don't touch. Don't reach. Back up.
Go inside. Because you're not certified, so
Back up.
Seeing the situation has escalated, the officer from whom we see the perspective speaks to an officer who's outside the building and explains they're locking up the headquarters.
he's not complying. He doesn't want to give up the phones. He gave the phones to the undersheriff and said, search me, knowing that he gave the phones to the undersheriff. They're not voluntarily giving them up, so we're going to lock down the building.
After communicating to this officer that they'll be locking down the sheriff's headquarters, the chief tries once again to talk reason with Lujan.
So are you refusing? Is that what you're saying?
Refusing what?
You're refusing lawful order? From the judge.
What judge?
Judge Gonzalez.
On what case is that on?
On my case. You have the search warrant.
On your case?
Yeah, you have the search warrant. You have the
Search warrant, the case
You
is going to
continue-
district court, right?
You continue
It's
to
a district court judge
resist and
has this
obstruct.
case,
You're
right?
showing a pattern of behavior,
Really?
Yes.
It's a pattern of
Already
harassment
twice.
from you is what it
Already
is.
twice.
Retaliation and
Twice.
harassment is what it is.
Twice. That's okay. You have your opportunity in court. I'm here
So
asking.
will you on a misdemeanor.
Okay, for now. For now.
I've
For
done
now.
nothing. Are you
Then
accusing me
why
of
not-
something else?
Then why not give me the phones?
I told you I'm seeking legal counsel first. I have that right. Do I not have a right to seek
You have a
legal
legal
counsel?
order. You have
I
a
do.
legal order.
And it doesn't say how long I have to give it to you, does it?
It says now.
Does
Yes,
it?
yes.
Show me.
It's a court order. You have the copies.
It says now.
Yeah, well, when you, okay, so you get a search warrant, you just do it whenever you want? That's today's date on it.
Search warrant if I want.
So I'm serving it.
Then, finally, Sheriff Lujan decides to give the chief his phones, but because they only have the order to seize them, they can't actually go through them until they have a new order that allows them to do so.
Sheriff, it would just be so much easier if you just give us these phones. And
I don't
let us
have the
go.
phones, do I?
Well, no, but I saw you give them to your undersheriff who has them in his pocket. So just the knowledge of that.
Give him the phones. This is all harassment and retaliation because I told the city council that you shouldn't be the chief. That's what it is.
Think whatever you want.
I don't think, I know.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
You
Go ahead and
think
give it to him. These phones are not to be gone through until you have a warrant for the content. You only have a warrant for the phones,
You're
not the
absolutely right.
content.
You're absolutely right.
And good luck, and you better not come through a magistrate. You better go through a district court judge.
Thank you, Undersheriff.
Go.
Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
Unluckily for Lujan, the chief came back the next day, and this time with a search warrant for the headquarters for refusing to cooperate on an investigation by not providing access to his phones. But this time, they weren't going to go that easy on him, as this time SWAT forces were called to the scene and they locked down the building with Lujan in it.
No. Are you threatening? What you guys are doing? We're trying to do everything peacefully. We tried to. Okay? That's all we're doing. We're done here. We're leaving. Okay, well get out of here then. You're done. Get out. We'll leave when we're ready. You said you were done. Yeah. We're wrapping it up right now. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. We're doing our law enforcement duties. That's it. District court signed it. That's it. Okay. Okay, so as soon as we're done, we're gonna get out of your hair. Why are you calling everybody here to put them in? This is our house. Well, right now it's ours. Right now it's ours. We own the building right now. Shut up. Don't talk to me like that. Shut up. I don't work for you. Don't talk to me like that. Shut up. Easy, easy. Get there and let's go. Are we done in here?
Shortly after this confrontation, another one occurs between the chief and undersheriff, where the charges against Lujan are explained.
He put himself in there, not me. So if we have a right to investigate our situation, okay, so why does he show up? Nobody can answer this. Now he's gonna have to.
Finally, we see that Sheriff Lujan was put under arrest. What's interesting is how he recognizes the person recording as one of his own men.
Sir, let's walk over here.
Why is that, dude? That's messed up,
Let's
dude.
walk over here.
Sheriff, that's what I'm saying. Let's get him on the opposite side of this truck.
Well, you got Tabitha over there. I'm not even armed and I'm handcuffed, dude.
This isn't my attack plan. Sheriff, I have a search warrant for your phone for the building.
For what?
I couldn't tell you. I'm here all the time.
Stand over here.
This is their attack plan.
Sheriff Lujan then discovers that the press is taking pictures and recording him, so he asks the officers to put him inside.
I got the press out here taking pictures of me in handcuffs.
Push him around into the doorway. Yeah, push him around into the doorway. At least to the doorway.
Aye! This is ridiculous.
Keep him up there.
Hold on, we have press.
Keep him up there.
Come over here, sir.
Keep him up there.
Sheriff,
Let's go. Stay out here.
Aye! Just stop.
Jesus. Really?
You don't have to. Just stand. Just stand. Just stand. Stand up.
Stand up.
Put him on this side of the truck. Put him on the outside of the truck.
It hurts. They're loose, sir. They're loose.
No, they're not loose.
A remark that maybe not all of you know is that the officers that are grabbing him right now are actually Lujan's people, making this whole situation the more sad and despicable. The same detective we saw earlier had a discussion with the undersheriff, then shows up and informs Lujan of everything that's going on.
2 search warrants. One is for the building. Okay. Done that. Okay. And one is for your iPhone. Okay. So I'm gonna read the stipulation.
Can you take these handcuffs off? They hurt. They hurt. Am I under arrest?
You're being detained.
Well, yeah. Why do I have to have cuffs on? They hurt.
We'll take them off in a minute. Just won't take them.
You have a search warrant for my iPhone. You got my iPhone. You got a search warrant for the building. You're searching the building. I don't know what you're searching for, though.
I'll just tell you.
Okay.
Let me explain this. Let me explain. As soon as I find the page.
Make sure his ass good. You good here?
Sheriff Lujan is supposedly not arrested at this point, he's just detained, but the decisions he takes in the following minutes are what finally put him in the back seat of a police car.
Gives me the authorization to seize your phone. Okay. Search your phone. Okay. But it also gives me the authorization. So what I'm asking for you to do is unlock your phone, unlock it, give it back to me, and I'm going to remove the security settings. I don't want your passcode. I'm not asking for your passcode. I'm asking you to unlock the phone for the search warrant. You can read it if you want under number 2.
I will if I get a chance to talk to my attorney.
Doesn't work like that.
Marty,
This is not a negotiation.
Mira.
This is not a negotiation, Sheriff. This is not a negotiation. I'm telling you, the warrant says it right there. You can talk to your attorney. When this is all
I've
done.
been asking.
When this is all done, you can call your attorney. But right now, we're trying to get you to comply with the warrant. The warrant stipulates exactly what we want. You give us that, we'll get the phone, we're out of here. That's it. What do you want to do, Sheriff?
Right now, I am under arrest. Because I am under arrest. I am in handcuffs. I'm not free to leave. I'm not free to leave? Am I free to leave? No. Then, if I'm under arrest, I have a right to an attorney, correct?
You do.
Okay.
And I'm not questioning you.
I'm invoking my right to an attorney right now.
Okay.
You understand that?
So, take him, book him.
Book me for what?
For obstruction. Obstruction.
I'm not obstructing.
Who's
I'm
your over
handcuffed.
here to our unit? Take him over here to our unit.
Over here, Sheriff. Over here.
Sheriff.
Just
They're gonna book me.
Take him, book him. Really? Look at this shit. Look.
Stop, stop. Just walk over.
Stop, Sheriff. What are you doing? Look. What is this? Really? Right here. Wow.
I'm handcuffed.
Rio Arriba County, Sheriff James Lujan was finally arrested, and on December 29, 2020, he was sentenced to 3 years in prison for aiding a felon and intimidating a witness.